And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway. Pitching in our game today, Bill Hand. What do we need to know here?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
All right, ready to go here. And at the plate for Miami, Darren Lewis.
The center fielder, number 2.
The wind and the pitch. Swings and misses. And away we go this afternoon. Yo one. Now 1-1.
Ball.
Kicks and fires. On the ground to short. Tosses across to first. One out in the top of the first. And time now for the Marlins lineup. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. Throws across the diamond. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. And up next for Miami, Will Clark. First offering misses the mark. And that's outside.
2 balls, no strikes.
2-0. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And another ball. Matt Williams waiting for a turn at the plate. And the right-hander's 3-1. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Full count.
Here comes a pitch. Caught him looking for the K. We head to the bottom of the first. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Welcome back. And getting the start for Miami, John Burkett. Always a treat to watch, one of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
Yeah, and when he's on, he's a real treat to watch. I become a fan myself. You know, he often takes the pressure off of his hitters to score a lot of runs, but they have to be careful to not just go into a slumber. They've got to put up some runs, make it a little bit easier for this guy so he doesn't have to battle every time that he's out there. No one should be surprised, though, if he settles in and takes control of the game and throws a shutout.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
That's the ball.
On the ground right side. And that one handled. One up, one down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it. Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Billy Williams, the next Cub to hit. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Next offering is fouled back. The wind of the pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Started to swing, held up. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Cubs are down in order. We played an inning, no score. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Matt Williams.
Matt Williams.
Hand back to work. And there's a strike. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Barry Bonds in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And there's a ball. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. In the air, left field, down the line. Williams pulls it in on the run.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the second. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Ron Santo. The pitch. That just misses. Ball one. And that's in the dirt.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And here it comes. In there at the knees. And it's 2-1 now.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That That one in for a strike, 2-2. The pitch. Misses off the plate. And the count's full. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. In the air, right field. McGee giving chase. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Ernie Banks, the next Cub to hit. There's a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Runner at second, nobody out. Popped up. And there's one down.
Batting 6. The catcher, number 9.
Now the Cubs catcher, number 9. That's inside, and it's 1-0. In the air, out towards right center. McGee under it. 2 down.
Batting 7. The right fielder, Jim Hickman.
And up next for Chicago, Jim Hickman. That misses, and that is ball 1. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Bounce to the right side, and it goes just foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. McGee under it. And the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. New inning getting started. And now for the Marlins, Royce Clayton.
Royce Clayton.
Hand back to work. Hand measures 6 feet 2 inches. 29 years old, a former first-round pick in 2022. Off the plate inside, and it's a ball and a strike. And delivers outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Righty delivers.
That's the ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
In the air, right field, Hickman as he glides to his left and makes the grab. One away. Now it's the Marlins catcher, number 8.
Number 8.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Top of the third, no score. The next pitch misses. 1-2 to count. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Dave Martinez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Martinez starting as the designated hitter, hitting 9th in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering is downstairs. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Check swing, and he held up. Up the middle, Beck. Slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the rookie DH, Willie Smith.
Willie Smith.
The right-hander back to work. That's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering upstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Goes down looking. And here's the rookie center fielder, Don Young. First offering, and it just misses. Swings through that one.
1-1.
Next pitch misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the righty deals. And that's too high. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Number 11. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The batter, the second baseman, Glenn Beck.
And next for the Cubs, Glenn Beck. 0 for 1 so far. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And fouled off.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And the pitch. That misses. Nope. And now it's even 1-1. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Pitch misses. 2-1.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Clayton makes the grab, and that's the inning. Cubs leave 1, still no score. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Darren Lewis. And the right-hander back to work. Pitches in for a strike. It's 0-1. One of the things that Jim Leyland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. The 0-2. Ball 1 there.
1-2.
And a pitch. That one hit to right, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at bat. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Pitch out, but no action. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Runner at first with no outs here. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. At the belt and fires. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the pitch. Runner on the move. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Oh, the throw is wild. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a two-base error. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
That's a case where he just pushed the throw a little bit, didn't stay on top of it, didn't find the release point, and it gave him no chance at first base to come down with it. I know he won't be happy with himself on that one.
Go ahead run on base. Will Clark, the next up for the Marlins. His first at bat was a strikeout. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. And ball one.
2 strikes.
The punch out there, and 1 out now. Now the third baseman, Matt Williams.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
So 2 balls and no strikes. Right-hander kicks, deals. That's in for a strike. Slider clips the zone.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
2-2 now. Line drive, that's a base hit. 1 runs in. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. It's 2-0.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
And at the plate for Miami, Barry Bonds. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. In the dirt. But no advance. That's ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. Just off the inside corner. And the count is 2-2. And downstairs. Stays alive. And a 3-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Righty to the plate. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. To third. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third. Bonds into second, and he's got a double.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Here's a speed threat, Willie McGee. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, he used the slow curve very effectively right there. He just spun it up to the plate and had his guy way out front. Not only a good pitch, but a really good job of setting it up.
Now it's the shortstop, Royce Clayton. Flied to right his first time. Ball one low.
No, that's down. Ball.
Two outs, two in scoring position. Next pitch misses outside. Ball two.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
And now 2-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With two outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Number 8 waits on deck for Miami. Second and third, two down. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments where everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Here's the catcher, number 8. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one off the mark. Ball one. Hit in the air, right field. Hickman pulls that one down, and that will end the inning. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Marlins 2 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go, bottom 4. Now the left fielder, Billy Williams. The wind and the pitch. There's the strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next pitch is outside. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a ball popped up. Clayton makes the grab and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Ron Santo.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ron Santo. Doubled his first time up. Ball 1, no strikes. Good eye right there.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Swings and chases a low one there. And it's fouled away. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now the first baseman, Ernie Banks. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
And that's in there at the knees.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
That one misses. And the count is even, 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lewis settles under it. And there are two down.
Now batting, number 9.
Now the Cubs catcher, number 9. First pitch just misses. That's down and in. That one finds the zone. Now 2-1. And a good eye there.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And there's ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
So up now for Chicago, Jim Hickman. Flied out his first time. And that's a little high.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1. Inside, just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one in for a strike, 2-2.
2-2.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Heading for the plate. He'll score, and they trail by 1.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Willie Smith, the next Cub to hit. Caught looking his first time up. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Two on, 2 outs. Fouled off. He was late. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Kicks and fires. Next offering is outside. Don Young in the on-deck circle. That to right. McGee settles underneath it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. We go to the top of the 5th, and here is Dave Martinez.
Dave Martinez.
The wind of the pitch. And that skips in the dirt. Line drive, base hit, right field.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Back to the top of the Miami order, Darren Lewis now at the plate. Pitch in the dirt, 1-0. And the right-hander deals inside corner, and that's called a strike. Nobody out, runner at first. And a swing and a miss.
1-2 count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
And now Robbie Thompson.
No, that missed.
And that's down and away. The pitch just missed.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Next pitch inside, and now 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And up next for Miami, Will Clark, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In there, and it's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
To third, might be 2. Fires to second for 1. Ow! The double play ends the inning and might have saved the game for them.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Don Young.
The center fielder, Don Young.
The wind of the pitch. Now one missed. The 1-0.
Ball.
Out there to center. Lewis gets under it. He's got it. And there's one down.
Now batting, number 11.
Now it's going to be number 11. Outfield playing pretty shallow. There's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Bunting for a hit. Yet he beats the throw. He's safe. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
One gone, runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Glenn Beck. That one's in there. That's strike one.
It's 0-1.
Here comes a pitch. On the ground. And foul ball. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. You don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Next one misses. It's 2-2. Swing and a chopper. And the throw gets away. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a 2-base error. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Billy Williams, the next Cub to hit. And a foul ball. And that one wrapped foul. Oh, 2 now. Got him. Huge strikeout there. So 2 down now, and here is Ron Santo.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
First offering misses the mark. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 3.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back. And now Matt Williams.
The third baseman, Matt Williams.
The line to kick the pitch. Good eye right there. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's the left fielder, Barry Bonds. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the righty deals. Runner on the go. Santo fires to second for one. How about that double play? And stepping in is the speedy Willie McGee. That pitch gets the inside corner. And that is strike one. That one missing inside. On the ground to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to eat it, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. So up next, Royce Clayton. This one in the air center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Number 8 in the box now. Takes strike one.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Here's your 1. And the slider just misses. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Number 38 throwing and getting ready for David Ross. Number 32, a lefty, warming up as well. The pitch. And there's a ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Here's a 2-1. And here's a slow roller. In plenty of time to first. That's the 3rd out. 3 hits in the inning, but nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Marlins 2 and the Cubs 1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now Ernie Banks.
The first baseman, Ernie.
Burkett back to work. Just missed.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Next offering is in for a strike. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Now the catcher up to hit. Number 9. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. There's a strike. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And he deals. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. And a pitch. That's inside. 3-2 now.
Full count.
And the pitch. And that's ball four.
Ball four. Runner take the base.
Well, a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Hickman swings through it for strike one.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Just off the inside edge.
Almost 100 pitches through 5 1/3 innings. I'm thinking he's probably done in the next couple of batters.
Misses outside. 2 balls and a strike.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swing and a tapper. Goes to second for 1. Over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. So they make short work of them there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 2 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. Now here's the Marlins DH, Dave Martinez. The pitch. Just off the outside edge.
Man, he's been really good. About to hit that 100 pitch mark here in the 7th. Man, we'll see how far they're going to ride him, but it's been pretty good so far.
Righty to the plate. Gets under it and pops it up. Beck moving under this one. Makes the grab. 1 down.
Now back the center fielder, Darren.
And now it's going to be Darren Lewis. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. The other way, and a base hit.
The batter number 6.
And now Robbie Thompson. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Pickoff throw, and he's back safely.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game.
That's a base hit. Lewis around third. The tag, and he's safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Bill Hand will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher now, number 32.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Will Clark digs in now. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And now the lefty. That one fouled off. Oh, and 2 now.
That's inside ball.
And now 2 and 2. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. And now here is Willie Smith. The right-hander back to work. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Miami's bullpen with some action. Mike Jackson up and throwing. Rogers, a left-hander, also throwing. And the 1-0. McGee gliding to his left. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And there's one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Young in the box again. Takes a strike. Strike on the inside corner.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Next to hit, number 11.
1 strike.
Two outs. Out towards right center field, and it falls. And that keeps the inning going.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
Glenn Beck, the next to hit. In there for strike 1. High fly ball out to center field. Lewis on his way over. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. One left for the Cubs, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. So they bring on the veteran, number 38.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Matt Williams. The pitch. That clips the zone. 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Banks. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Barry Bonds.
So digging in, Barry Bonds. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And first offering is fouled off.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Line drive, and it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Willie McGee.
And now Willie McGee. Swings through that one. 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joe Decker throwing and getting ready for David Ross. The 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That's a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
At the plate, Royce Clayton. And that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now at the plate, number 8. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Strike 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
0-2 now.
Outside, ball.
On the ground to the left. Santo whips it to first on the run. And that is that. Marlins strand a pair as the lead remains 3-1. On to the bottom of the 8th, and here is Billy Williams.
The left fielder, Billy Williams.
The pitch. There's a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Williams makes the grab on the run.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Third baseman, Ron Santo.
Ron Santo, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Gets him to chase after that one.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
No, that
one just misses. Now 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And that one is lifted in the air. McGee should have this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And up next for Chicago, Ernie Banks. And that's in there for strike one. And that's outside.
1-2.
Bounce to third. Williams sends it to first, and that is the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Score holds. It's 3-1. And welcome back. We go to the ninth, and now here's the Marlins DH, Dave Martinez. And a pitch. And a curve finds the outside corner for strike two. Bullpen activity starting up now. Joe Decker throwing and getting ready for David Ross. The 0-1. Good eye in that spot.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Bounce to the left side, and that's just foul. And a 1-2. Soft contact in the air, makes the grab, one away. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Darren Lewis. In there, and it's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
On the ground, out to short. To first. Two quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead.
Second baseman, Robbie Thompson.
Now it's the second baseman, Robbie Thompson. First offering misses the mark. Righty delivers. That catches the zone for a strike, and the count even 1-1. Base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Runner at first with 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Will Clark. In there for strike one. Left-hand batter waits. Center field, Young under it. Puts the squeeze on it. And that will end the inning. So one hit is all they get. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Marlins 3 and the Cubs 1. Rod Beck gets handed the rock out of the pen.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Now the Cubs catcher, number 9.
Number 9.
The wind of the pitch. Beck, in his 3rd season, he features a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Ground ball right side. Clark steps on the bag, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Jim Hickman, the next Cub to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one missing low.
2-1.
Swing, and all the bat went flying there. Hit on the ground to the right side. He steps on the bag. Cubbies with only 1 out left.
Now the designated hitter, Willie Smith.
So they're down to their final out. Now it's the DH, Willie Smith. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Good eye right there.
2-0.
There's the strike. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run and the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
In the air, left field, Bonds on the move towards the line. And in one hops the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
And next for the Cubs, John Young. Slice down the right side. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there, and forget it. He made him pay for that one, and we have a tie ball game. It's 3-3.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Stepping in, number 11. That's outside. And that is ball one. Ball strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Jeff Brantley preparing to come on if needed. In there. And so now 1-2. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. That's off the mark, and it's 2-2. And now it's filled up. Glenn Beck on deck for the Cubs. Trying to send this to extra innings. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Kicks and deals. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Jeff Brantley on to pitch here. So up now for Chicago, Glenn Beck. First pitch, not close. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Next pitch is downstairs.
2-0.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Billy Williams to bat next. Right-handed reliever. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Oh, that could be a big walk in this ball game. Moves the go-ahead run into scoring position. So some pressure pitches coming up in this next AB.
First and second, 2 outs. And up next for Chicago, Billy Williams. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. That one down the line, and it stays fair. Coming home. Across is the winning run, and the Cubs walk it off and win it 4-3.
When you're down 2 runs in the 9th inning, the odds are definitely stacked against you, but they found a way to come up with some big hits. They scored 3 runs for the win. What an incredible way to finish this ball game.
And the final score here, 4-3. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Marlins, 3 runs, 12 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.